So we're feeling a bit punch drunk by now because you feel like you're at the party and you've had a drink and then you want another one because it keeps getting better and better. And then about that time, Tony rang me up and said, do you want to do a seminar on this subject? Because, lo and behold, in October, he then announced another goodie. Yeah. It's got nothing to do with an election, I promise you. So in October, he announced the ability to draw money out of your pension without even having to crystallise your benefits. And that's where this idea of a bank account came from. And in fact, someone came out and said within 12 months they could predict a pension supplier offering a debit card with a bank account. Yeah. Because basically, with the previous mechanisms I've talked about, you physically have to take the money and crystallise the benefits, put it into a drawdown position. With this, what he's saying is you can carry on accumulating in your employer's scheme and just when you need money, go and take it out. In theory, every month if you need a bit of extra money, you can take it out. No restrictions at all. And you don't actually have to formally crystallise. In other words, you don't have to go through the process of moving the money from the existing plan into one that allows crystallisation. It seems really attractive on the surface, doesn't it? But there are a couple of really important things to bear in mind. And the main issue here is if you take any money out using this particular approach, you take out some as tax-free cash and you take out the rest as income. You cannot, under this approach, just take out cash and no income, which unfortunately means that you immediately get dragged back down to that 10,000 annual allowance for contributions. And to demonstrate that, here's a final example on this one. Joel is 55 and he is a member of his employer's pension. He wants £45,000 for a new car. And you might laugh, but you can see it happening. Yeah? Because if that pension scheme is like a bank account, people will use it as such. Yeah? He's making match contributions at the moment, which means every penny he pays, the company matches typically up to a capital limit. As a result, the company's paying in 10,000 and he's paying in 10,000. He's heard about this great new way of getting money out of his pension and he takes out £45,000 after tax. You know what's coming because he's taken out cash and income. He has just restricted the overall maximum contribution to 10,000. And in theory, his company turns around and says, well, we're only going to put in 5 and you put in 5 to match it. So in theory, in this example, he's lost out on £5,000 a year of his employer contributions. Anybody in the room, by the way, that's responsible for managing workplace pensions, you'll need to watch out for this because this, you know, I think this will be the one that everyone picks up on, the fact that they can have money out without having to go through the process and see somebody like me to go through that formal process. But as you can see, it does have its dangers for people where their contributions are more generous. So to summarise, from April the 5th, 2015, you will still be able to buy an annuity, and for many people, the guarantees of annuity will be more than enough, and they will go down that road. You will be able to have flexible access drawdown, which is, I've put newish there. Some of the benefits of flexible drawdown have been available for a very small, limited number of clients already. You've got this new uncrystallised funds where you take the money straight from the scheme whilst you're still in it. And you have a fourth type of option, which we haven't gone into, there's not enough time really today, called scheme pension.